the SMB Advisor Middle East Forum and Awards 2008 in association with City 7 TV.
For many businesses in this region, featuring in an award ceremony is seen as investing in their future. In the Emirates, there are companies doing innovative and groundbreaking business, but a lot of the time that's not being recognised. Often the small and medium-sized businesses get left out, until now that is. And last week on the programme, we had the editor of SMB Advisor magazine, Kataki Banga, talking and discussing with us about the up-and-coming inaugural SMB Advisor Middle East Forum and Awards 2008. Well, today we meet the finalists in the category of Superlative Management Policies, and that is Sphere Networks. Its CEO is with us today, Mohammed Hamidi. Thanks a lot for coming in, Mohammed.
Thank you.
Well, you're in the business of network management systems. Now, as far as I know, that involves software and hardware, but beyond that, tell us about it.
Well, in a nutshell, what we develop is a solution that to assist the IT department of any large company that has IT assets they want to be able to monitor, to manage, and secure. So our software solution is deployed on different companies, whether it's an educational institution all the way up to governments. And you deploy this right now. We have a software solution, but we are actually in the current development of a hardware deployed product that goes into customer site.
Do you find that, with the IT sector here, the major players do get much more of a look in than the smaller companies, or do you think that the smaller companies do have a standing fighting chance?
Well, traditionally that's a fact. Most multinationals basically use their weight, their name, pretty easy to go into the market, but I think this is changing for multiple reasons, and we're taking advantage of it because we're local-based, Dubai-based technology. We have a much closer reach and very high-touch relationship with our partners and our customers. So in the past this is true, but I think we are seeing a different trend where the customer is demanding a little bit more, not just a salesperson that's dealing with. They want to be able to get much more in-depth knowledge of the product. They want to see the technical people involved behind it. So as the market matures in the Middle East, the customers become much more demanding to understand deeper knowledge about the product, and the salespeople of these large multinationals cannot deliver the solution or the answers to their questions.
Now, you're in Dubai, Silicon Oasis. We've heard a lot about that. Is it important for you to be located in one of these special zoned areas of Dubai?
Well, Dubai Silicon Oasis is our principal investor, and it was a key turning point for me to grow Sphere. They have a very focused program and charter to be able to innovate, incubate small startups, and to be able to change the economy to this more information-based economy in the UAE. So they're assisting us from multiple things. As an entrepreneur or a technical person, they'll be able to get you up and running very fast. They'll be able to handle a lot of the administrative issues that I don't want to focus on. I want to focus on my technology. So this is absolutely very critical for us, and I think we are at the place we are purely from the assistance that we got from DSO.
How is the worldwide global credit crunch at the moment affecting your business?
At the moment, we're not seeing any direct effect to us, purely because our vision is to be able to take these large multinationals, take them on and be able to deliver this advanced functionality to a larger audience. In the past, anybody wanted the high-end enterprise management, they had to go to either the major two players, but if they couldn't afford it, they bought nothing. So we're saying, well, we're going to give you this high-end functionality, at a much more cost-effective solution. You get a much better ROI without having to pay an arm and a leg to be able to deploy the solution, not just from an initial product perspective, but from a long-term support and maintenance and updating of the solution.
Now, it's recently announced that you've linked up with one of the giants of the world of IT. Can you tell us some about that link up?
Absolutely. We just announced an investment by Intel, one of the largest chip manufacturers in the world. This has been a great opportunity for us. We've been working with them, with DSO, for a very long time. I believe we were the first Middle Eastern investment for them in a startup company. So this is just great recognition for technology being developed in the UAE that is not just locally focused, but has a regional capability that can go outside our region and be able to meet a global market need. So this will help us grow It will help us open new sectors, and connecting with Intel, we have access to a lot of new technology that we can deliver to the customer.
What about support for your products? Because obviously for people buying it or whatever, they need support behind the infrastructure of what they're taking on.
Well, we're here. We have access to, our customers have access to us. So we'll be able to turn around and visit any customer at a moment's notice. We do have support infrastructure in place to be able to guide the customer, whether it's in the pre-planning or after you've deployed the product and operation and tuning. So we do have a support infrastructure. It's true we are a startup company, but we do have a lot of sort of traditional enterprise or multinational systems in place that can assist us to be able to compete and deliver a correct solution. You know, there's not just selling you the product and walking away, but the complete after-sale process. We have something in place that can assist the customer with that.
Okay, well, Mohammed, we're rapidly running out of time, but just one final thing. How is it to be in the SMB Advisor Magazine Awards?
It's great. It's one thing we've been noticing in the region. We're getting a lot of support from sort of almost like a David and Goliath competition, and we're David, and we're getting a lot of support. And this is great recognition for my team, and I'm sure this is of one of many awards that we should be aiming for.
Great. We'll be tracking it carefully here on Inside Business. Mohammed Hamidi, CEO of Sphere Networks, thanks a lot for coming in today.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well, that's it for this edition of the programme. You can contact us by writing to ib@city7tv.com. But for now, from all of us on this edition of the programme, goodbye, and we'll see you again soon.